Hello everyone, I am Bowser Jr. XD, and welcome to the Battlebots Season 6 Episode 2 stream. I have to be quieter because my parents are actually upstairs as I relocated to the basement to get away from, well, because my mom told me to relocate away from my other relatives who had COVID in the house. So here I am. Right now I'm muted, and I have the first matchup of the day up on my screen, Yeti versus Mad Catter. So before I turn the audio on, I'm going to go over the matchup. So first up is Yeti. It's in its 4th season, and it has an 11-5 record with a best finish of in the semifinals where it faced Tombstone in 2016. And known for an extremely aggressive style. It's a really big drum spinner. I should get a picture of it real quick. Yeah, it's obviously it's from Alaska, so that's why it's called Yeti. Get a nice little wintry theme there. But interesting this year, it's always been owned by Greg Gibson. And for this year, it's part of the team C2 Robots, aka Team Cool Robots, owned by Christian Carlberg, one of my favorite original builders from the original series, known for his robots like Minion and Overkill. So that's really interesting. They brought back the forks, which I did not see coming, because there's one thing that Yeti prides itself on. It's attack, attack, attack. So they've got that going. They're definitely a strong contender. There's also Mad Catter. Actually, first off, I gotta get the picture of Yeti up on the screen. Audio will come shortly. That's Yeti. Mad Catter is in their 3rd season. They have a 7-4 record, and they really came out of the box swinging last year. In their 1st season, they were a hammer, and they got split in half in their first fight, and won a few unaired matches. Sorry, my nose has been bothering me. Nothing to do with COVID, though. Last year, they came back as a vertical spinner, and were the first robot to go 3-0 last year. So, and then they finished in the top 32. I think I forget which robot they fought. I think it was Sawblaze they lost to in the first round. But they've definitely gotten a lot better since their first year. If I had to pick a winner, I would pick Yeti, because I know how powerful that drum is, and with a better driver like Christian Carlberg, I think that team is going to be an underdog. Weird to call Yeti an underdog, but it hasn't gotten out of the round of 16 since 2016. So we'll have to see how this goes. But I'd say Yeti wins this one. Also, before I forget, audio on now.
All right, more importantly, we have a vicious lineup of teams fighting to qualify for the greatest tournament this side of Judgment Day. Let's take a look at tonight's fight card. From the big and tall department, we'll see a clash of the titans as the nearly 6-foot-tall Mammoth squares off against the biggest horizontal spinner in the competition.
Hello, Island Boy, and hello, Red Furioso. Right, clarification. I can't really stream the show itself because I don't want to get copyrighted, but you can hear the show alongside, which I hope works.
Everyone's favorite junkyard bot will kick off its sophomore season against Aaron Hill's game-changing new flipper, Blip.
And it all leads the teammate to Tantrum.
That could potentially be a preview of this year's championship. We'll see Bloodsport try to carve up last season's runner-up, Whiplash. That's right. It's one of the hardest-hitting bots. Whoa! Against one of the best drivers in the world. And after falling just short of the giant nut last season, Matt Vasquez tells us he has unfinished business to attend to. But we're kicking the night off with a matchup between a couple of 250-pound monster trucks. Greg Gibson and the legendary Yeti are back out of retirement and ready to rumble with the man, the myth, Mason and the Gritty Kitty, Mad Catter. You guys ready? I think they're ready. Farouk, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's robot fighting time! And the red square, he's got his game face on. He's armed and ready. Enemies' knees weak, their palms are sweaty. There's vomit on their controller already. Box spaghetti. You only get one shot to die at the hands of the Yeti.
Yeti is back, but this spot looks like it's been on a diet. To bring Yeti out of retirement, Craig Gibson teamed up with Battlebots veteran Christian Carlberg, and together they've made some big changes for its comeback tour.
Yeah, you can really see the Christian Carlberg influence here. Yeti's now about 20% more compact, still 250
no
pounds,
forks,
just
I see,
crammed into a smaller
for this
package.
fight.
But they've also had major power upgrades, so that 40-pound drum can now actually hit about 25% harder.
Nice. I'm just happy to see Christian Carlberg back. He is the man.
This cat's got one job: to make robots dead. He's traveled to the Battlebots through looking glasses, but the one thing he's not through of, kicking your asses.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna
It's the metal
turn the
survivor
view
with the
count, the
lunatic
view
driver,
go down.
Mad Catter.
Ooh, here they come. Martin Mason. He's like if Macho Man Randy Savage had a master's in mechanical engineering, Kenny.
He's a wild man. Look at him. And I think one reason Martin's so excited is this new 48-pound weapon. It's the most powerful vertical spinner Mad Catter's ever had. Look for them to test that early and often against Yeti.
My God.
We're about to fight Yeti. They've got an experienced build team. They've got a solid driver. But you know what? We're gonna
Like
go in
I said,
there.
I'm
We're
voting for
gonna
Yeti.
speed faster. We're gonna drive
Are
faster.
you ready?
We're gonna be more aggressive. We're just gonna be more.
They're likely going to be running a vertical disc. They're fast, they're agile. I think we'll probably be pretty evenly matched on the weapon to weapon, so I think it's going to come down to driving. Win or lose, it's going to be very hard to knock us out. So if this can turn into a bar brawl, I like our chances.
This plays Tommy Christian Carlberg is driving, and you have. Oh, they do have the forks. There was. Oh, they were retracted.
It's created potentially deadly short corners, and launching an opponent up there is a fresh new way to impress the judges. Should create more contact and potentially more knockouts this season. For more on this fight, and in particular, Mad Catter's opponent, our bot whisperer, Pete, what do you have?
Gentlemen, I am predicting a deep run for Yeti. Putting that out there right now. Bringing in Christian Carlberg and his genius ability to take 10 pounds of electronics and fit it in a 5-pound bag, he is going to take Yeti, which still is the same DNA, and take it further with this new version.
I agree with Pete
You heard it
Abramson here.
First.
Maybe.
I'm hoping. I just want to see Christian Carlberg. Christian Carlberg has not won a title since 2000. And his robots are just. His Overkill, one of my favorite robots, is literally just a Rambo knife on wheels. And it made it to the. It made it to the quarterfinals once, the semifinals twice, the finals once. It's a knife on wheels, and it was so good because the knife could take so many hits. All right, come on. I've never rooted for Yeti before. I thought it was now that Christian Carlberg's here, I'm obligated to root for him. All right, here we go. To start off episode 2 real well. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. All right, box rush off from Mad Catter. Yeti going on the attack right away, going on top of the spinner. He is charging straight forward. And, alright, I see a couple of belts flailing loose off of Yeti, which is not a good sign. Oh, a massive hit. Yeti is getting knocked over, but it flips itself over immediately. Now it's a head-on brawl. Yeti gets a decent hit, pushes it back. Mad Catter approaches. They smash back again. A hit from Mad Catter, flips it over. Another hit sends it flying through the air. Yeti upside down, flips itself back over. Then Mad Catter knocked itself back over again. There goes a weapon. There goes a chain. It might have been. Oh, a wheel has been knocked off a Yeti. And it gets smacked into the screws. It's lost a wheel. It's stuck on its flipper. Its lifter. It's stuck moving in backward circles. Mad Catter sends it in. Well, it looks like I can't win them all. Apparently neither can Christian Carlberg. Oh, another shot. I see a puff of smoke as well. Yeti just flailing around. I can see one of the problems with Yeti as opposed to its past incarnations, the drum doesn't stick out as far, which means that it can't contact. Oh, and it rips in a giant piece right off a Yeti. No, I think it ripped off part of the flipper. Oh, the back just gets ripped off a Yeti, exposing the innards of the bot. Mad Catter now parading in the center, celebrating, giving Yeti the finger with its self-righting mechanism. And as the big white beast gets counted out, Mad Catter wins its first match of 2022. Yeah, we can tell Martin Mason. We know you're excited.
Kenny, you gotta love the way this fight started. Both bots were on the attack.
Listen, the way that both of these bots matched up, you knew that one was going to get finished. These guys are so aggressive. There's so much power in both of these bots. And dare I say that Mad Catter out-Yeti'd Yeti.
But give a ton
The
of
weapon
credit to
sticks
Yeti
out
for
farther
sticking around.
now.
It looks like they lost a belt early on and eventually lost that wheel. But just too much destructive power from Martin Mason and his entire crew.
I think
The
Martin
drum
Mason
needs to
knows
stick out
who he's
farther.
dealing with. It may take Team Yeti a fight or two to get their sea
Why?
legs
It's like I
because
always
new
notice
version
this stuff
of the
after
bot,
the fight
but
starts.
The first step is to rebuild after this.
I mean, that massive hit that sent Yeti tumbling through the air. That was a big one.
Mason on a scale of 1 to 10, how pumped
Hello,
are you
Quantum
right
64.
now?
No, please don't ask me to do that. The problem is, I've actually tried this. I'm using a Mac. OBS never cooperates with moving images. So if I tried to show it, it would lag like 1 frame per second. Second problem, I really don't want to get struck for copyright. Like, my main thing is NASCAR, and I know that NASCAR streams on Twitch were all shut down. While I just did it like this, and I was fine. So I would prefer to do it safe. That way you can at least hear the audio, and as well as maybe my description of what's going on. So, better safe than sorry.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. We're going to claw our way up through this competition, one step at a time, until we get to the top.
Martin Mason, such a character.
Congratulations.
Did I mention I'm on 8 cans of Red Bull, and I just fucked a hippo, or something. Oh, I'm the only one showing the episode live of the rest of scams? Yeah, I mean, it's like, why scam people? Like, yeah, it's like, seriously though, like, if you scam someone, they'll know what's going on, and then they won't watch it. And like, you don't get their attention time. Oh yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna be talking about. Ooh, I didn't realize he. Oh, that looks sick. All right, now that we're in commercial break, I'm going to talk about the next matchup. Defender versus, not to be confused with the video game Defender.
This is a sight that you can't miss.
Defender versus Ribbot. Now, Defender is part of Team Fast Electric Robots, which is the team behind Whiplash. This is piloted by Jason Vasquez, Maddie Vasquez's brother. It's like a lifter slash grappler, kind of like reminds me of what Bite Force and Overhaul were in the initial seasons of the Battlebots reboot. There's not much I can say about it other than that I like lifter and grapplers a lot. Complete Control is my favorite robot of all time. Bite Force is my favorite robot of the modern era, and it originated as a lifter grappler. We haven't seen that many great ones, so it'd be good to see.
What were they hiding down here? What exactly were they looking for?
Yeah. Sorry, I can't show the stuff, but thank you for coming around again. Cross 4. But yeah, that's Defender. Ribbot, of course, is not new. This is its third season. It has a 7-4 record, and last year it made the 2020 it made the quarterfinals. It's one of the few modular robots left. Basically, its base is just a solid blue brick. Basically, that thing can take a hell of a lot of hits. So obviously, the rubber green frog foam is just for show. But I've seen this thing mostly with an undercutter disc and a vertical spinner, both of which have shown to be good. I think at one point also had a frog tongue lifter, but I don't think it's ever been used, because frankly the spinner beats everything. So yeah, Ribbot has definitely built a name for itself over the last 2 years, and it could go pretty far. I mean, I think it depends on the matchup. If it has a hard enough hit, we'll start taking it. And as well, certain types of approaches. For example, Sawblaze back in 2019. Obviously, 2019, it's the first season, but Sawblaze came in with its regular saw and gnawed away at the top of it. Not to mention that Kraken, anything that comes from overhead can hurt Ribbot. Defender, I'm not so sure. We'll have to see how durable Defender is, because it's going to have to take some good amount of hits from Ribbot, depending on what weapon they use. But if Jason is as any good a driver as his brother, I think they might have it well in hand. There's also the key to being a great lifter grappler is having the perfect driver. And I need to change my perspective here, because I can see that the problem is when I see that black and white, the foam thing in the back is messing with the font. It's meshing in with the black and white. Okay, it's a little better. I think Red Furious is so excited about Blip. Yeah, fun fact, I already know who won that fight between it and I can't remember who was fighting. Because, well, what happened was, I'm a Battlebots supporter, so I got to watch the fight between Sub-Zero and Shatter earlier. The fight it was a good fight too, but they forgot to edit out I guess maybe it's going to be like eventually aired to the Science Channel with that incorporated, but they spoiled the results of Blip's fight and Tantrum versus, no, it was Rusty versus Blip and Tantrum versus Malice. Yeah, those fights were spoiled, the results there were spoiled. I know who wins those fights. But so I mean, those were the robots that I would have gotten Blip's fight wrong. I'm not telling you who who it was that I would have picked to win. I would have gotten Tantrum's fight correct. Alright, but let me know from the people watching, who's going to win this fight, Defender or Ribbot?
Brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Oh, there's my little nephew. He looks more like Dad every time I see him. Dad is old. Right. So your message said you wanted to talk about insurance? I said I want you to talk about insurance. Well, most people know that bundling home and auto saves you money. Keep saying your words. But did you know that new customers who bundle and save with Progressive can save an average of $800? Sleeping baby. I love you too.
Battlebots. In tonight's main event, we'll see Whiplash Whiplash and Captain Matty Vasquez enter the arena. But right now, it's all about younger bro Jason as he makes his Battlebots debut.
All right, so Jason is the driver. Okay. I'd like Defender to win, personally.
Jason's been a critical part of Team Whiplash over the years, helping that robot make it all the way to the championship match just last season. And while we've always seen older brother Matt Vasquez with the controller in hand, Jason has been building and fighting robots for nearly the same amount of time. And this season, he finally decided to spread his wings and become the captain of his own robot, Defender.
That's right. Hey, listen, he wanted more action. He's a tremendous driver in his own right, but it really takes some cojones to step away from a title contender, Chris. Not to mention, building the type of robot Jason did, Defender is a defensive control bot, which is a risky design in a damage-based sport. Tonight's going to be a big first test for the 19-year-old against an incredibly dangerous vertical spinner.
That's right. His opponent tonight is Ribbot, led by David Jin. And what a remarkable run they had in 2020. All the way to the quarterfinals. Can they repeat that and even better their finish this year?
They always surprise us every single season. They're a tremendous team, and they've matured. 50% of their team are still at WPI. 50% are out in the real world with real jobs. He said building this new bot was very difficult.
What do you mean real jobs?
But they like to be underestimated, so don't be surprised if they go out there and have a tremendous bot.
By the way, is this a real
I don't think necessarily
Of course it is. Of course it is. Yes.
Not that tough.
Because I don't necessarily think that something has to be like. I mean, I call that derogatory. Unless it's like something really stupid.
That'll deliver a KO. It's
Defender.
For the first time ever, Jason Vasquez walks out as a team captain, has the support of the entire family. Mom and pops are there. Rob Masick, formerly of Bite Force, is on the team too.
Yeah, because Bite Force hasn't been around. Like, Bite Force is taking the last season's off because they're completely rebuilding the robot. Like, the 2019 Bite Force was sold last year because they're making on something new. Probably saw, I mean, they probably could tell something was going to happen because Bronco that year went winless, and now Tombstone is starting off the year 0-1 to Shredderator of all robots. And oh crap, it almost occurred to me, I forgot to show the robots themselves, what Defender and Ribbot look like. Here's what Defender looks like. That thing's gonna be popping wheelies, I bet. Because there really aren't that many two-wheeled grapplers, because you need good semblance of control. As for Ribbot, I'll just get that up.
During the off-season, that's what Uppercut uses. They have a much greater power to weight.
What weapon is okay? Ribbot is going with its vertical spinner layout, which it's not going to look exactly like this, because I said they're going with their vertical spinner. That's okay. That's David Jin. Yeah. No, it's not his name. That's Ribbot. Wait, is it David Jin? Yeah, it's David Jin. I got his name mixed up in my head momentarily.
It's a little weird being separated from my brother, but I think it's for the best, and it's given me room to grow. And I fought before, and I'm ready to fight again.
For our fight against Defender, we decided to go with our vertical spinner because we believe
Rick Ross left the team. I don't really stay up to date a ton on the teams. I just found out that Rob Masick was part of it. I only found out recently that Christian Carlborg joined Yeti. But no, I did not know that. Because I know it's like Tombstone was mostly like 3 people. Ray Billings' son Justin, and Rick Russ. I did not know that he left the team. That is wow. Maybe that's. I just noticed Ribbot. In addition to having Ribbot, the vertical spinner, they've got now forks in the front, like 4 forks. Actually, wait, I didn't know Defender had a flamethrower. Maybe this is the video. All right, here we go. It's time for round 2 of Battlebots Season 6, Episode 2. I like big bots that will not die. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Defender going right across, going right into Ribbot's spinner. It's got balls the size of Uranus. Man, that thing just pushing Ribbot right into the screws of right into the serrated edges of the upper deck. Ribbot can't make that much contact. Oh, I say that, but they just took a big hit on one of I think the forks of Defender. The flamethrower on the inside of Defender going. Yeah. Yeah, oh, Ribbot gets a good hit on Defender, flips it over. The flamethrower is going, but the wheels are not touching the ground. Now Defender has been parked on the edge. Great. The wheels don't look like they're touching the ground. No, because you gave it 2 wheels. Oh, man. I wanted Defender to win, but looks like Ribbot waving its Rymek around as a fuck you to Defender claims its first victory of 2021. That was weird. Yeah, I now can tell Defender was not designed completely optimally. It was stuck on that, or its grappler broke. Oh, no. Well, the first... Wait, never mind. I was gonna say that looks like the top armor popped off, but no, it didn't.
Got underneath Ribbot to start. It looked like Defender was going to keep Ribbot on the outside, but eventually David Jin found an opening, he capitalized, and absolutely destroyed the rookie.
Yeah.
So Ribbot leads
That
out
sucks.
to a 1-0 start, leaving the 19-year-old Jason
Like, I'm 0 for 2.
Vasquez
Wonderful.
first career win as a captain. Up next, we've got a battle of the behemoths.
Why is Hijinx considered a behemoth? The thing had like 1 win in regulation. 1 or 2 wins in regulation.
Season took the Battlebots world by storm. That pod is tough. It's the return of Rusty for revenge.
Alright, so right now, rookies are having a rough time in the Battlebots. Alright, because obviously last week it was Switchback that lost.
With a few clicks. What would you build? Xometry puts manufacturing at your fingertips.
Alright, the next match number 5, the Fruckle Limited Uppercut. It did, I forgot about that.
And access thousands of manufacturers worldwide.
Alright, match number 3 of this week is Hijinx versus Mammoth. Hijinx is in its 2nd season, actually has a 3-3 record, but 2 of those wins came from, I think, Battlebots Bounty Hunters, which is not even part of the main series, kind of a side thing, but it did make the top 32. It lost to the uppercut in that brutal hit, which caused an explosion somewhere. It's got a really interesting design. It's got the wheels on this long horizontal bar, and there's the spinning blade under it. It's not a spinner, not really a spinner like Valkyrie, but just this. I think the blade can certainly be deadly, but it had that lost uppercut. I got KO'd by Claw Viper. Its only regulation win was against Tracer, a robot that failed to self-right in its first fight due to its bad design. I mean, Tracer was KO'd in 39 seconds, so it's not exactly really the best one. I don't really. Hijinx did not particularly impress me last year. Who knows? Maybe it's gotten better. Well, no, those wheels. Those look like bicycle wheels. I recognize those because the wheels have little points sticking out of it. Like, those look like bicycle wheels. I don't know how well they'll stand up. The right side, everyone won't have to worry them getting destroyed because its opponent is Mammoth. Mammoth is one of my personal favorites. This is its 3rd season, and it has a 7-6 record. It finished in the top 16 in 2020, and it's the largest robot in I think the history of the series. It is 6 feet tall, and it also had its lifter redesigned. There's a little spoke, a little point in each end of the bar for lifting. Now, it's a lifter. It has had 2 really unusual KOs. Its first match ever was against Axe Backwards, where they spectacularly managed to Uda the thing, throw it out of the arena, which is nuts. And then last year, they had a huge upset and beat Huge by shoving one of their wheels out of the arena, making it impossible for Huge to get back in.
deserve to save.
Yeah, top 16 last year. It beat Copperhead, which is freaking insane. Because that doesn't happen. Copperhead is a fantastic robot, and
Helping families
I think it was a 3 versus 30 seed. I think it was.
Been offering a free book on mesothelioma
Yeah.
for over 10 years. Since that time, hundreds of people at
It was pretty
mesothelioma
wild.
have trusted us to represent
But yeah,
them.
Mammoth is a fan
We have
favorite,
global
I
offices
think,
throughout the
and
US,
frankly,
and
I just
there's
can't
no
wait to
risk
see
here.
it. It's crazy
Mesothelioma really
shit
is
because
all
this
we
thing can do acrobatics with the way that the chassis can flex.
1-800-872-1056 or go to mesobook.com.
This is crazy.
You know, with On Deck, we could get a small business loan fast and order more equipment today.
Or Lone Falcon!
There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. On Deck, the online lender that makes it easy to choose your loan and, if approved, get funds as soon as the same day. Your loan
Is Axe Backwards here this year? Well, I kind of hope not. I can't remember. Axe Backwards did not make it this year, which frankly is a relief to Axe Backwards. That thing was dreadful. Hated the last 3 seasons, but my god. It has a 1-10 record. And it really should have been 0-11 because the only match it won, it was smoking at the end. And it's just lucky that his opponent was built like a Kit Kat bar and had the sturdiness of a Kit Kat bar. Mammoth.
But builders like Ricky aren't breaking the mold just
Ricky
to
Williams.
put on a show.
In the pits.
I think most people want to see something exciting and they want to see something unpredictable. And the weirder your robot design is, the more you dial that up to 11.
Now you look at this bot, it's unlike anything we've ever seen before.
I think it's awesome to try to bring about change in the field.
Oh god, Smee. One of my least favorite robots. This thing sucks. It's like a snake. That's all it is. It's just a giant ass speed bump on wheels.
A lot of new designs coming in. They're pretty unique, like Blip, Switchback is pretty neat.
Fusion is way up there for me. Not only be in a vertical.
Yeah, Switchback, I promise. Fusion didn't work. Switchback hasn't worked. Smee sure as hell wasn't great. Mammoth at least has had upsets.
On the one hand, we have a lot of new designs coming out of Battlebots. But on the other hand, the competitive meta game is getting more and more narrow as time goes along. I mean, he's really focusing down on 4-wheel drive, vertical spinners with wedges at the front. Trouble for them is that more narrow that meta becomes, the easier it is for someone to come along and disrupt it.
Maybe that's also part of why Bite Force took a
lot of the robots here are all based on getting under somebody. If they get under you, they win. If they don't get under you, they lose.
Endgame versus Tombstone. Tombstone getting knocked out.
But they're not going to see it coming if I try something they have no experience with. Mammoth on the attack!
They land another blow. How about Mammoth?
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Fighting against Copperhead.
There's more people coming who you won't see until they're there.
It's a type of robot Darwinism that's going on. They're evolving based on what they see.
The robot that won last year or this year may not be the design that wins next year. It's going to be something that catches everybody off guard. I know we're going to see that.
Really? Because I can't think of the only rookie I believe that has won Battlebots is Son of Waiachi. Back in 2001, where it cheated, basically. Well, not cheated, it bended the rules as far as possible. Because Son of, like, I'm pretty sure, I think it was the only rookie to ever win Battlebots, aside from Bite Force, because, well, most of the robots were good. Because Waiachi was a super heavyweight in the heavyweight division because it didn't use wheels, it used a shuffling motion.
Hijinx, the largest horizontal spinner in the competition. We've got ourselves a real clash of the titans here, Chris.
Yeah, that's how Waiachi snuck into the heavyweight division and just destroyed the competition, violating poor biohazard in the finals just because the thing was grossly overweight. Anyway.
80s themed robot will leave you pretty in shape.
It's time for Hijinx versus Mammoth. Nice thing, Mammoth.
Hijinx, one of 3 rookie bots to make the tournament last year, captained by Jen Herkenroder. Kenny, it's deadly, but this might be the most
Hijinx was seated pretty low.
Sorry about that, Hypershock.
Wait, no, that's the team, not the bot. Hijinx, one more time.
And on the inside, it's an entirely new bot. Everything, including the speed controller, has been upgraded, so that 68-pound blade.
Maybe that Hijinx might have a shot. All I only do is get to Mammoth's wheels, which are.
And the blue square from Baltimore, Maryland, the prehistoric bully that is as bad as it is woolly. It's
Mammoth. Let's see what the thing looks like. Any adjustments? The thing. No. Okay, well, it's white.
Epic upset over Copperhead in the tournament last year, but Ricky's bot is looking a little different now, Kenny, don't you think?
Yeah, it went from 6'4" to 5'6" this season.
What?
Still about the height of your typical refrigerator, though, and that weapon is certainly different. It's made of
Right, it lost 10 inches of height.
That same stuff Huge's wheels are made from, which should bend but not break against Hijinx.
Yeah, okay, the same stuff that Huge is made of. Well, you know what Huge sucks to fight against? Horizontal spinners. Wayachi cut through its solid wheels. Ice Wave tore the thing in half. I mean, it beat Gigabyte. I mean, Huge beat Gigabyte.
Floppy in this direction. They can keep hitting it and it just springs out of the way, but it's strong in the other direction and we can throw them out.
Mammoth is a very large vertical flip spinner. The very shape of our armor is sloped upward on front and back. That makes it much more difficult for a vertical spinner to get a good purchase under the robot to find a place to lift. They're more likely to hit the front of the armor and be deflected off. Mammoth is huge, but they beat Huge, so we have to take the fight very seriously.
robots activate.
We're probably gonna go to commercial.
Kenny, Hijinx looking kind of vicious.
Jen said that thing is built like a tank, and they are incredibly confident in the skills of driver-designer Orion Beach with the controller in his hands.
Wait, Orion Beach?
I
didn't. Wait, how did I forget Orion Beach was on this team? He was the original driver and builder of Scorpios.
Chain left them awfully vulnerable, but now they're twice as nice, or as we like to say, 2 chains.
Okay, they're not going to work. All right, here we go. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Biatch. There we go. Oh, Mammoth with balls the size of its robot charging straight towards Hijinx. Right now, looks like it's working. Oh, a good solid movement hit on Hijinx. That flexible spinner going, not getting any purchase, just as Hijinx planned. But Hijinx can't really get any purchase on Mammoth either. Like Mammoth planned, those rubber bounces on the side are just bouncing away the attacks. Moving Hijinx into a corner, but now Hijinx manages to turn around. Ooh, a great flip. Hijinx is spat upside down, and Hijinx loses a wheel. My God, Hijinx is stuck spinning in place like a helicopter. The blade is scary, but Hijinx can't even leave the red square. It's stuck. And for once this episode, I'm getting a prediction right. Mammoth to 1-0. All right, Hijinx to 0-1, Mammoth to 1-0. Oh man, how did I can't believe they tore a wheel off of. How did they get a wheel off? Exactly.
Kenny, Mammoth just did an amazing job being on top of its opponent all fight long.
Absolutely. Mammoth used its size to back Hijinx into one of the new short corners created by the upper deck.
I don't even think
And
short
it
corner.
used that corner to help it do its dirty work. That strike right there flipped Hijinx.
Right, the flip over.
Lost
The back
one of its
Hijinx got
two wheels, and that was game
right.
over.
No,
Mammoth
what
is
the?
going to be fun to watch.
No, like that wheel straight up fell off. Ricky Willems with the victory. The W.
No. Well, I mean, I guess I'm better than them.
Wow, the Hijinx team looks so pissed that Ricky said that.
We screwed it up last night.
Okay, what is the team called for Hijinx?
Including last night at midnight. It's amazing just to get in the box, and the fact that we survived. I'm still on edge. I'm still shaking.
With all that happened, what does this do for your morale as a team? Knowing that you can deal with this kind of adversity.
Offbeat Robotics.
Galvanizes my faith in everybody on this team. They've all worked so hard and just put in the hours and the effort and the heart. And I'm just so thrilled. A third year with a win in our first fight.
Congratulations, Ricky.
Yeah, he's right. Because his first fight was against Huge. And they're not going to Hijinx team because I bet that interview would be full of expletives.
Mammoth kicks off another season with a record of 1-0. Are they primed to make a deep run this year with that weird and wonderful robot? Coming up, the Crusher.
The Midway Major. Kraken v. Rotator.
Into the always hard to kill Rotator.
I mean, tell that to Witch Doctor. They were the first team to kill it.
Tri-Bar Terror. Bloodsport will square off with last season's runner-up, Whiplash. Its driver, Matty Vasquez, he's a man on a mission.
I've never actually said that this will be our year to win the nut. This season, I think it is our year to win the nut.
We'll see, dude. Whiplash is a great robot. Alrighty, it's time to go over the next matchup. Kraken v. Rotator. Let's start off with Kraken from CE Robotics. This is its 4th season. At first glance, Kraken might not seem like much of a robot. Its record is 5-11, which is pretty bad. It's always bad to have a losing record. But it's been making slow progress this coming years. Remember, its first season, it was bad. The teeth fell off in its first fight. They almost beat Lockjaw, but then they got tossed over for throwing himself right.
My bag of chips.
It got one win against Red Devil, though, which is pretty good. The next fight, they come out and beat Ribbot, and then they lose a bunch more, including a lost the son of Waiachi, which is pretty bad. They lost the wheel and
making things happen.
last year. Oh my god, they beat Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor, the runner-up from the previous year, which they've been slowly improving, and because of that win against Witch Doctor, they made it into the top 32. So this team is not really to be is not one to overlook, because then you might end up like Witch Doctor, which obviously lost. However, I don't think Kraken has a chance for this one, because it's up against Rotator. This is Rotator's 5th season, actually going to be the commercial, 5th season in the sport. It's got a 12-9 record. It used to be known for its being palindromic in name and design, like with 2 spinners on top and bottom. But starting in 2019 and onward, they started using the backside for more defensive attachments, like these long-ass forks or a wedge, or just a straight armor, like a back plate. In fact, the one time I remember them running, the last time I believe that they ran double blades, they lost. Hell, the last 2 times they ran double blades, they lost. Rotator, Bite Force 2018 and Blacksmith 2019. Their best finish was in 2018, where they infamously destroyed the engine of Ice Wave with its blade, going into the quarterfinals. And then, I remember, 2019, the best fight of the modern era, where it completely destroyed, where Tombstone is completely got destroyed on it, with running around on fire for half the match, just like its fight against Shredderator this season. It got cucked by Beta though last year, when Beta ran with a defensive attachment the entire fight without firing its hammer once and won. Which, frankly, I'm just glad robots can still win like that, because Beta would never, the hammer would never have survived the fight again, would never survive a hit from the blades. But anyway, I don't think Kraken will be able to find good purchase, especially if Rotator runs. I don't know if they still run double discs, but if they run the disc upward, they're gonna. I don't think they were really gonna get purchased because that thing will be bad for the teeth. So I say Rotator wins the
smarter
next
trading
match.
decisions, get Decision Tech from Fidelity.
We all need help.
Well then,
Just not always the same kind.
wait.
Maybe you just need a little. Maybe you need a lot.
Nice technique.
It seems like she's got it, but she might need an extra hand later. And when it comes to taxes,
So, where are you moving to?
H&R Block can help a little or a lot. At H&R Block, get the expert tax help you need, online and in person. Help is here.
Them Diamondbacks are mighty poisonous. Should get you to a doctor?
I learned from my pappy and my grandpappy before him. Cattle herd don't need no doctor. This is dead serious. Let's drive this herd.
Sometimes you just need some help. So if you need therapy, find a licensed therapist at BetterHelp.com.
You asleep? Do we have enough life insurance? How would just one of us afford the house, car, Jason's college?
Ethos Life.
Ethos Life?
Go to ethoslife.com and get your personalized quote in seconds and apply online in minutes, often without a medical exam. And Ethos is very affordable.
Hey, I just got my free quote with Ethos.
That's great. Sweetie, get a free personalized quote at ethoslife.com.
I'm on the hunt for an uber-talented entrepreneur to run my next Chicken Guy franchise.
How hungry are you to win this?
This is the biggest, baddest, most challenging job interview you've ever had.
All new. Guy's Chance of a Lifetime, Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
I've never even heard of that franchise. All right, here we are. We're back with Battlebots.
A fight you can definitely sink your teeth into because Kraken is going to try and take a bite out of one of the most kinetic bots here, Rotator. But let's start with the Sea Monster. Captained by Matt Spurk, and I love it. The entire family, they get dressed up in the Pirates garb, they get into it, and Kraken with that crusher. Big-time devastation. This year, they've upped the ante.
Damn.
That's right. It's even more
Those
powerful
teeth look
this
deadly.
season. And, you know, I was really impressed with the advancements that they had in their robot last season. They didn't have the best record, but I thought that they were always exciting. They were aggressive. I thought they were one of those candidates for most improved bot. So I'm excited to see what they've got.
And he'll be facing off against
I forgot how
Rotator
close the
and
matches
Victor
were.
Soto, one of the smartest guys
I
working
still
back in
think,
the pits. Last season,
Rotator
it
will
ended
win.
in the round of 16, lost a split decision to the eventual champion Endgame. And he said he talked to Nick Mabey and Jack Barker of Endgame afterward, and they said, hey, look at all the damage you did to our robot. Here and here and here. And Victor was like, wait a second, if I did so much damage, why did I lose the fight and went home early? Listen, Victor, I think, is a team to watch with Rotator. There's no question about it.
And I kind of feel like he's due
A lot
for
of these are teams
breakthrough.
to
You know,
watch.
he's always been right there on the cusp. Last year, Rotator took down legendary bot Bronco in the championship match of their bounty tournament. But one thing Victor's never done is win his first fight of the season. Kraken is a tough bot to kill.
Rotator,
so
remember,
could a
lost
win
Witch
tonight
Doctor
be a
in
sign
2,
of things to come?
lost to...
Let's see.
Two parts of the Florida
remember who
bot
they lost to
mafia
in
ready to
season
square
3.
off inside the box.
They
Farouk,
lost.
take it away.
Season 4 was Sawblaze. Season 5 was Beta, I think.
That's where we should begin. But this team will crack a bottle when they celebrate their win. This bot has giant metal teeth that can break you in two. So if you ask him what's cracking, it's probably you. Give it up for Kraken!
Halfway through the episode, midway major.
The whole family is back this season. The Kraken really earned its stripes last season, Kenny, going 3 minutes with Black Dragon, with Witch Doctor, with Huge, and with Sawblaze. What a run.
Yeah, this bot is as tough as they come, Chris. Kraken's teeth are even stronger this year, and you can see they've gone from a rounded shape to more of a blade, and Matthew Stork told us he's not afraid to sink those daggers straight into Rotator.
Why would they want to be rounded
even if
anyway?
it's running its
It has
blade
to
on
be.
top.
Look at Quantum. Rotator.
And the blue square. This bot has a rap sheet, a record. He's criminal. You're a goner is his message. It's overt and it's subliminal. He'll leave you with wounds and he'll leave you with scars. So just pray that these rhymes put him behind bars.
It's Rotator. What are they got their spinning rotator. Now, what does this thing look like for this fight? Better have good top armor or a second blade. No, they don't.
Yeah, it's durable and destructive, Chris.
They got the backward forks.
Weapon motors Ribbot switched to. Well, Rotator did the same thing this offseason, so more power for less weight. We'll see what that does to what was already one of the baddest bots here.
Kraken's a very tough robot, and I hear now that they're even more powerful in terms of crushing force. We're going to actually try to use these fork designs that we've had in the past, but we've optimized them so we can actually use them to full efficiency, full potential.
No, okay.
And
they're running Rotator
so
upside down so that they can get the blade on top. It's also sloped down, so which means that it runs at an angle opposite, so that makes it harder to sink a teeth in versus a flat surface.
Whale sitting on the front of Kraken's mouth. We've been scouting videos for Rotator. We think he's going to run his bar spinner on the top to try and protect him from the teeth coming down. The great thing about Kraken is it's always the same strategy. Attack as fast as possible, bite as many times as possible, and as soon as you get a hold of them, light the fire.
Yes, but it's also a matter of how often you get that to work.
Robots activate.
Rotator, breathing, Kraken in some fire. Okay, the forks in the back have been optimized, that's for sure. Hit that button.
That's Victor's wife, Bianca. The first time she's joined him here at Battlebots. Let's see if she brings him some good luck tonight.
All right, here we go. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Kraken coming right out, going for a bite. It misses. Rotator trying to get up to full speed. Oh, trying to turn around before Kraken gets a bite on a wheel. Kraken trying to hit from the back. Ooh, a good hit to the inside of Kraken with Rotator. Rotator having trouble kind of turning around though. Oh, a huge hit. The mini bot goes around, but Kraken has a good bite on Rotator. That thing is completely lifted off the ground. And Kraken sets itself on fire. Kraken set itself on fire. I don't think explosion... Kraken used explosion. It's not very effective. Great, great. Kraken, you blew your Kraken, you're on fire.
That fire doesn't fry anything vital inside the bot.
Like literally, the entire robot is on fire. It's like Home Alone.
He's released the job's up and releasing him.
The ref is issuing a warning, but I'm not so sure that Matt Spurt can get Kraken to shake Rotator loose.
I don't know. Right, Kraken is Rotator is stuck in Kraken. Wonderful. The teeth are stuck in the timeout. Great. Wonderful. You know how rare it is to see timeouts like this when two robots just get stuck like that?
Here's what's happened. We officially have a stoppage of this match. Kenny, you're going to have to clean this up.
Kraken better get minus points for this nonsense. The fire is starting to die out. Oh, come on. Great.
If they can't separate these two, this is going to the judges, and Rotator cannot afford for that to happen.
Please,
All right, we're going to take a break.
This is stupid.
Tells me carnage awaits on the other
It can't be that hard. Oh, God. What did they... I mean, the last time this happened was when Quantum was fighting Blacksmith back in Season 4 of the remake. That's what I gather. I think it happened twice. where Quantum got stuck inside Blackness armor,
your nose for relief you can feel
and it
right
didn't
away.
wasn't able to get rid of it. The first time this happened, they were able to separate. The second time, they did not. The tooth literally fused to the inside
And $10 a month.
That makes me
of
so
a
happy.
blacksmith,
This place,
but
I
where
tell
it
you.
splintered around
Feel
the
spectacular
tooth, and they could
2022
not
for zero
separate it.
enrollment, $10 a month,
And Quantum was declared winner by judge's decision.
In here, it's
I mean, this
savings
is
on top-rated
dumb.
appliances. Out
If
there,
this
it's
was
fresh
judge's
towels
decision,
and
I would
fresher
hope
flavors.
Rotator
Shop
wins.
in-store or
All
online
Kraken
and
did
get
was
free
get
delivery,
one
so the savings
Kraken
come
got
to
it
you.
inside its mouth
Save
and
big
then
on the
set itself
Samsung
on
washer and
fire.
dryer pair with multi-steam technology at the Home Depot.
No. Come on, him.
I like him. Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
This fight was not nearly as
$5 your way
this
meal
has
is
not
here
really
to
been
make
as
your
good
choice
for my
easy
stream
and
as
so
I thought.
tasty.
You know,
Go straight to the
it's almost
double Whopper
about
Junior
what
with
happens
piping hot
with
small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 your way meal, only at Burger King.
Subaru and our retailers volunteer and support charities all year long. And through the Subaru Share the Love event, we are proud to have donated over $225 million to charity. You can get a car from any company, but none will make a difference like Subaru.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Subaru, more than a car company.
Cranky-pated, a bad mood related to a sluggish gut. Miralax is different. It works naturally with the water in your body to unblock your gut. Free your gut and your mood will follow.
When I break a long run, I'm talking long. That's why I use Old Spice Triple Protection Sweat Defense. Old Spice works harder for longer.
Derek, man, you gonna be much longer.
This is gonna be a minute.
Derek, quick one. Derek. Superpowers from a spider bite. I could use some help showing the world how Liberty Mutual customizes their car insurance. Ow! I'm okay. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Only in theaters December 17th.
Riders, wanderers on the road of life. The journey is why they ride. When the road is all you need, there is no destination.
I'm actually just going to get a nice coffee.
Well, she may have a destination this one time, but
I usually have a destination.
yeah, but most of the time her destination is
Nope, just the coffee shop.
No matter why you ride, Progressive has you covered with protection starting at $79 a year.
Cause she's a biker.
Please don't follow me in.
Meet Starbucks Premium Instant Coffee. Stir up delicious with Starbucks Premium Instant Coffee.
Online dating? My buddy met a nice woman that way, but I'm not really sure where to look.
Pick up your phone, go to OurTime.com, just take a look. It's easy to take a look on Our Time, the dating site for people over 50.
What can you expect from ButcherBox? 100% grass-fed beef, organic free-range chicken, humanely raised pork, and so much more. From farmers who believe in raising animals with care, with no antibiotics or added hormones, ever. All with free shipping right to your door. Together, we can make a difference. One meal at a time. Sign up today and get 7+ pounds of meat free.
What are my stats? Well, my investments are tracking up, my house will be paid off in 12 years, and I'll retire at 61.
Alrighty.
Take control of your finances with Quicken.
Stuff.
Try risk-free for 30 days.
So how is this fight going to end? Please tell me that
We found a
separate
movement because we believe you shouldn't have to choose between a great watch and a fair price. Our watches are uniquely designed, in-house, clean, modern watches, crafted with top-tier materials. Join the movement now at mvmt.com.
Joe knows.
Safety first.
Home Inspector Joe knows how to find problems.
What the hell is this?
Fix problems.
This is the way it should be.
So you can forget the problems.
It's a Joe Brainer.
The series premiere of Home Inspector Joe, Wednesday night at 9 on HGTV.
Alright, we are back. Did they separate the damn robots?
The break, we saw Rotator and Kraken become entangled a little over a minute into their fight. The referee had to stop the match and let the crewbots try to separate these two. Now, this would have gone to the judges if the robots couldn't be pulled apart.
They got them apart.
Fans, they're in luck because the carnage is about to recommence.
All right, you ready to resume?
And as soon as these drivers hear the buzzer, it is go time.
Rotator has got some work to do here, Chris.
What do you mean some work to do? Okay. Resume. Don't back up into it. Do that. It rips off a piece of Kraken. I can't even see where. Oh, wait. No. Kraken lost its teeth. Oh, but Kraken takes it head on. Rotator head on into the straight edge. Yeah. Kraken now has no teeth to clamp down with. It's got horsepower, and that might be all it needs.
Maybe a desperate match for Kraken after losing those teeth.
My God. A wheel. Yep. As Chris was pointing out, it's getting shredded up. The left wheel of Kraken, and if that happens, there's some problems. Ooh, another wheel. Oh, the wheel is gone. Kraken now stuck with just the right wheel, but it is still moving. Barely. There comes Rotator. Going for that last tire, hopefully.
Rotator's been great here after the restart.
Slow and calculated, I hope. All right, Rotator just spinning around in the center. He's just counting on Kraken just not being able to move right. But it is. So come on. Holy crap. A huge hit into the side of Kraken. The entire, like the right side of the overhead part just getting obliterated. Well, not really obliterated, but the innards are now exposed. That spinner means business. Another hit. Oh, it's like now it's missing even more parts on that side. Oh, but Rotator is not moving. Okay, yes it is. It's going to go to the buzzer, but I think we know how this is going to end. It's lost its teeth. It's lost its wheel. It's safe to say Kraken will be going to the hospital and getting a loss. I think Rotator has won this fight.
And that group includes Derek Young, Lisa Winter, and Jason Bartis, the three former Battlebots participants.
First judge's decision of the night.
5 points can be awarded for damage, 3 for aggression, and 3 for control. Bro!
See, like
said.
Jason, Matt Spurk,
and to start this match and sunk its teeth deep into Rotator, but after a quick stoppage in play to untangle the
driver's
robots,
name.
This one actually turned in Rotator's favor.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Correct. How did I forget Rotator's driver's name? Matt Spurk.
This was the technique of the match right there. They've kind of feed their tail with
Somebody
those
had helped
forks.
me with.
They jam up Kraken, one quick spin, and in one shot, they took out 2 teeth.
So they went after the ivories, and then they went after the tires.
Right, Victor Soto.
Kraken was pretty much doomed at that point.
That's right. Hard to do any damage after your primary weapon was taken out.
Hit.
And that's the one I felt
A
in my
huge
gut.
foam
That shot was
explosion.
just brutal there. What a performance there for Rotator.
Here's Farouk with the decision.
The results from the judges are in. The winner
by unanimous decision is.
Rotator!
Yeah, I just did the one person in the crowd just like, Rotator! Oh, that's funny. All right, Rotator wins. 1 goes to 1-0. Kraken to 0-1.
Victor Soto? Hey, Victor.
Hello, Chris.
How cool
I
is
said
it
it was
when
a
you get to
huge hit
dismantle your
there.
opponent piece by piece by piece?
I really didn't expect that. My strategy was actually try to stay away from the mouth of Kraken because I didn't really think we could really pierce that. So I was trying to get a little bit of control.
It's like, it's not necessarily the teeth that came off, but the thing that the teeth were attached
I just didn't
to.
expect that at all. And we finally won our first match.
As in, first match of a season. Yeah.
I wish Brock good luck.
Yes,
It's like, let's put seasons 3, 4, and 5 aside. We definitely haven't won a match before.
Yeah, you better say yes. There you go. Victor, congratulations to you and Team
Talk
Rotator.
to Matt Spurk. No, you're not going to talk to Matt Spurk. Why? Because that thing happened.
Rotator comes out on the right side of a judge's decision, while Kraken again goes 3 full minutes in what ended up being a bloodbath of a battle. That thing just will
Oh my god, like,
die.
you can see
Up next,
the
it's
vice.
a bot who last season won over the hearts of the crowd. The
Next up is
competitors,
Rusty
and
versus
pretty much
Blip.
anyone on the planet who's interested in combat robotics. That's right. We'll see the
Like I
little
said,
bot
I
that
promoted. I
could,
got this
Rusty,
fight. I got
when
wrong.
we
When I
return
predicted.
on Battlebots.
So this is gonna be Rusty versus Blip.
When the recipe calls for change,
I just have never seen anything like this.
the most important ingredient is hope.
I can't hear you. I'm ready for change. You better believe in you.
All new Restaurant Impossible next Thursday night at 8 on Food Network.
Hi, my name is Janae, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken tortilla soup is it makes me feel warm inside. This is what cozy feels like. This is what bundling up in a blanket next to a fireplace with people you love feels like.
First psoriasis, then psoriatic arthritis. It was really holding me back.
Standing up, even walking was tough.
My joints hurt. I was afraid things were going to get worse.
I was always hiding, and that's just not me.
Not being there for my family, that hurt.
Wait, Kraken didn't win. Rotator did.
I had to do something. I started Cosentix.
I'm feeling good. Watch me.
Cosentix helps people with psoriatic arthritis move,
All
look,
right.
and feel better. It targets more than just joint pain and treats the multiple symptoms like joint swelling and tenderness, back pain, helps clear skin, and helps stop further joint damage.
All right,
Don't use
now
if you're
time
allergic
for
to
Rusty
Cosentix. Before
versus
starting,
Blip.
get checked
Let's
for
start with
tuberculosis,
Rusty.
an increased
This is
risk of
Rusty's
infections,
second
some
season.
serious, and a
It
lower
is
ability to
now
fight them may
and
occur.
now a
Tell your
full-blood
doctor
camera
about an
bot. So
infection
just
or
having like
symptoms, or if you've had a
like some sort
vaccine
of
or plan to.
drill
Tell your doctor if your Crohn's
bit
disease
on the
symptoms
end.
develop or
I don't
worsen.
even remember what
Serious allergic reactions may
exactly
occur.
was. It was a hammer, but it was like cobbled together. No, this thing is a real hammer. It's got with a point at the end and everything. It's got a 2-3 record, obviously unranked last season. But universally beloved despite not really doing well. This because of the story behind it. Like the builder, David Eaton, building everything from his farm to a casual fan, make it all the way up. And then he won his first fight because Sporkanock was a piece of shit.
Don't appreciate nothing. We have everybody coming for you.
And then he invented the Rusty Shuffle, which was like what, like this? Or something like that.
Local restaurants have
Point
been
is,
hit hard by fees
he
from
won
delivery apps.
They
the
take
crowd
a huge
over.
chunk of
And
our
Ramos
bottom
is
line.
a
All
fan
of that
favorite.
comes out of our pocket and goes to them.
So Domino's
It also
franchisees
managed to
went
beat
local
Kraken by
restaurants
judge's
and bought
decision one of the Battlebots
$100,000
Johnny
of gift
episode.
cards to give out to our customers. That way,
I mean,
they
now
could
that
support
Kraken
a mom and
actually,
pop by
now that
ordering
Rusty,
directly
now
from
it's
And no one
tank
got
treads aren't
hit by
exposed,
delivery app
and it has a
I
looks
can't
like a
believe
more
one restaurant
powerful
is
weapon.
buying another
Rusty actually
restaurant's
looks like it could actually
certificates
contend
to
a
give
little
out,
more
but
this
it
year.
sure is wonderful.
So
Its
if you're not
new
getting
opponent
Domino's, skip
is
the delivery
Blip,
apps
which
and
is
order
the
directly from a
teammate to
local
Tantrum.
Ever wonder what
It's
everyone's doing on
small,
their phones?
but frankly, I haven't seen what this thing does. Okay. My best guess is that it acts like the flippers from. I'll show you. Like, this is a picture. I should show a picture actually of. Hold on, I'm gonna show Rusty's new design first for those who haven't seen it. I mean, nobody's commented on this video. That's David. This is the new Rusty.
Bank of America's digital tools are so
As for
impressive,
Blip,
you just can't stop banking.
Jamie Foxx and his stylish Privé Revaux. What makes me smile? What makes me feel like me is having a pair of fly and affordable frames.
That's Blip.
2 pairs of Privé Revaux frames and a free exam for
my
just
best guess, based on the
$89.95
fact that the
exclusively
hinge
at
is on the
America's
top,
Best.
is that it acts like the flippers from the UK, which are kind of at a. It's like it looks. It's just a slope, and then there's a panel that opens up like this. So my guess is it works like that. Now, teammate Tantrum, from Team Seems Reasonable, they made it all the way to the semifinals. So Blip actually might have some stuff going for it there, given their experience. They also got Aaron Hill moved over from Tantrum to Blip.
WeatherTech's got your vehicle covered all season
What's the
long.
team name for Rusty? Also never mentioned. I mentioned Kraken's team is CE Robotics. Rotator's is Team Revolution. Rusty's team is Team Iron Force.
excited.
It's a fan favorite. Rusty's here! And he's going to be facing a fancy new rookie bot named Blip. But listen to those chants for the little bot that could, Jenny. Of the year season, Dave Eaton, what a remarkable story. Found a bunch of junk on his parents' farm in Illinois. His word about the junk, not mine. And he just won over the crowd. It wasn't like he hit this miraculous season inside the box, but there's just something about Dave and this robot you can't help but love. I mean, look at him eating popcorn out of Rusty's helmet. They're like Turner and Hooch, Scooby and Shaggy, Han and Chewie. Insert your favorite best buddy duo here.
Exactly. I'm very sentimental about Rusty. I think everybody loves Rusty, right? It's that combination of holiness and heart that makes you just want to root for this robot. But Rusty can really take a hit too, Chris. He went the full 3 minutes with Saw Blaze, something no one thought he'd be able to do, but he's never fought a true flipper like the one he's about to. So will he be able to take that kind of punishment in tonight's matchup?
That's a good question, because on the opposite end of the technology spectrum, we have Aaron Hill's new flipper bot, Blip. Aaron, of course, made a run all the way to the semifinals with Tantrum last season. And while he's still helping his old team, this year he's got a brand new bot that uses a weapon technology that we have never seen before.
That's right, Blip is a flywheel flipper, and this is an oversimplification,
what
but
now?
It kind of works like a medieval weapon called a trebuchet. Inside Blip, there's a metal wheel that rapidly twists a synthetic rope. As it twists, it gets shorter. Now, where a trebuchet's arm fires when it's pulled by a counterweight, Blip's flipper fires when it's pulled by that shortening rope. It's worked in testing, but we've seen plenty of new designs struggle in their maiden voyage inside the box, and Rusty is a tough
the
bot
way
to
that
kill,
the flipper
so
goes does remind me of stuff like Eruption and Apollo from Robot Wars.
Should be a ton of fun. Farouk, take it away.
Oh, Blip looks pretty cool. Rusty's gonna lose for sure. Listen, I know who wins the fight because the Battlebots supporter perk accidentally showed that. And also, hello, Froggy Boy. Hope you're having a wonderful night.
Fast and the Furious, signing autographs and taking selfies is the embodiment of greatness. And everyone back on the farm is like, don't forget us when you're famous. Give it up.
Oh my God, Farouk. Oh my God. Give it up for Rusty. Wait. What? Wait a minute. It looks the same as it did last year. What? What's with this new design then? Yo. It looks the same as it did last year. No. Scratch that. No, it looks worse because now the freaking treads are exposed. Why did they change the design? Why?
He'll send you on a trip through the
No, never mind that. I say Blip wins the fight. Before I say Rusty, now I say Blip wins the fight.
Like the Hindenburg. Oh, the Botmanity! It's Blip!
Like, Rusty, this is what the original Rusty looked like. And it looks like that now. Oh my God. I forget it. I gotta show what Blip looks like.
First fights for brand new bots can be a total toss-up no matter who the captain is.
Yeah, I don't think Blip will have any trouble getting under Rusty, but will that flywheel flipper actually work? And will it be able to do enough damage to a 250-pound robot, Chris? Time to find out.
Blip. Oh my God.
I'm leading up Blip this year. It's a flywheel flipper, which gives us a lot of fun advantages over traditional flippers. Its armor is on par with Tantrum and maneuverability, etc., but the flipper power is on par with Hydra and some of the other big boy flippers. Blip's first fight is against Rusty. You can't get any more endearing than Rusty. Rusty's usually been someone who just keeps on tanking, So being able to make sure we can last the full 3 minutes.
The thing
and not
doesn't
have any
look
issues
self-right
ourselves is gonna be key.
convertible.
But we're hoping to
My
send Rusty flying a
God.
few times.
I mean,
They're a well-established team and everything, right? And he builds really good robots. He's got his new kinetic system for the flipper and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how that works and how well it flips the robot. If I'm not bowling him around the box and he's bowling me around the box, I know who's going to win, who's going to lose. I am a little more concerned this time going around.
what? The hammer doesn't even have a point.
Me being in second year, I'm
My
prepping as much as
God.
I
Even
can for this fight, 'cause I need to
Dissector
win it.
back in the 2000s changed their hammers to points, and the hammers didn't do shit, but point hammers are better. Oh my God. Rusty just look at it and it fills me with dread because I know it's gonna get. It's gonna get creamed. Duct tape. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Here we go, Rusty versus Blip.
It's the high-tech Rook versus the junkyard vet.
Boxes locked, lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
Who's it gonna be?
Here we go.
Blip trying to get its bearings straight.
Blip moving a lot faster than Rusty can. Holy crap, a humongous hit. I mean, a big flip from Blip. That launched Rusty halfway across the arena. Another good flip. It lands Rusty on its side, which it cannot tell right from. Yeah, here comes Blip again. Lands it back on its side. Look, this is why I don't. Even Chomp was able to self. Holy, and the duct tape has fallen off. But now Rusty looks immobile. God, Rusty. Oh my God. Got another. You flipped the duct tape. He didn't even make it out of the arena. My God, the thing is stuck somewhere. Oh. No, the treads are just stuck. Blip spinning around. It goes 1-0. The first rookie to get a victory. My God. Yeah, I knew Blip won. I did not think Rusty was going to go in with this configuration.
Well, we knew it was going to be a long shot for Rusty, Kenny. Oh, geez.
Rusty is a long shot no matter what.
My goodness, so quick and so powerful. Rusty was hanging in there, though.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Able to self-right after that
Don't
first
call
big
bullshit
shot,
on me.
Get in the short corner next to the upper deck. It's tough, and then here we come, right at you, folks. Oh, and the pulverizer. Jeez, exactly.
2 for 1 deal.
Yeah.
My God. Yeah, Rusty loses. No fucking shit.
Hey guys. So we saw you mouth the words right before the fight started. I'm sorry, Rusty. Do you feel bad?
We do feel bad. I love Rusty, but I am beyond stoked. First match out, new robot, working exactly like we wanted to.
Aaron, you guys made it all the way to the semifinals a season ago with Tantrum. You decided to branch off and start a new season with a flipper bot. Can you make a judgment after just a minute inside the box as to how potent your robot could be?
Yeah, I don't see any reason we won't make it just as far.
So you're calling your shot right now, at least a semifinal appearance with a rookie robot?
That's the goal.
Impressive. I love the confidence. Aaron Hill, we'll see you and Team Blip down the line.
Thank you, guys.
Dave?
You can flex it back straight. Hey, guys.
Rusty's naked right now.
Yeah, he kind of flew by the seat of his pants there, didn't he?
Is
Rusty okay? Chris has Tylenol. I have some duct tape. If you need anything, let us know.
I was going to say, duct tape and Tylenol is about what I'm going to need. I need the Tylenol. He needs the duct tape.
No, how about a Viagra?
Dave, all kidding aside, what have the last 10 months been like for you? I mean, you exploded on the scene. You've become a Battlebots cult hero. I mean, listen to what the audience, you come out here, they're chanting Rusty's name. What the heck is all this like?
Because at the end of the day, I'm going to build this beautiful machine. I get to come out here and be with you guys, and I love it. I really do. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Oh, man. You guys are nice to me.
Dave Eaton and Rusty, you are one of a kind. We'll see you in your next match. Once again, let's hear it for Rusty. Well, Dave Eaton didn't get the win inside the battle box, but he is a winner in life, no question. And Kenny, how about Blip? You only had a minute of game tape. What'd you see?
Listen, I saw a bot that is extremely powerful. Again, new technology. Weren't sure what was going to happen out there, but the fact that it looked that good and that sharp, I think is a really good sign for Team Blip.
Up next, it's the return of the team Aaron Hill took to the semifinals last year. Tantrum. New captains, Alex Grant and Ginger Schmidt will throw down with Bunny Sorial and Malice when we return on Battlebots.
Monday.
I'm finally gonna be a pageant mom. You gonna teach me that walk?
I would rate my mom's walk maybe like a 6.5. I was gonna say
7.
2.
Darcy and Stacy. All new Monday at 8 on TLC.
All right. Anyway, time to tee up the next fight.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Welcome to the next level. This is the all-new Lexus NX. With
Next fight is against Tantrum. The first fight is next fight.
And our most advanced safety system ever.
Tantrum versus Malice. Tantrum is in its 4th season with a decent 8-6 record, but that record is a lot better than you might think because it made it to the semifinals last year thanks to its ridiculous pull and the fact that the weapon the punching spinner finally did something. Worked. Looking at their fusion, Bloodsport, Saw Blades, all went down against Tantrum.
Get your slice today.
Here's a good look on it.
I need 3 Fritos chili
I still think the weapon is kind of meh, but this durability is great for helping it survive redundant decisions and helping it control the match. As you can take the hits but still push its opponents around. Now,
this is Antonelli's cheese shop.
Other robot in the fight. I think Tantrum would win this.
That's our mission.
Malice.
We chose our new Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because it gives us unlimited 2% cash back on everything we buy.
And it has no preset spending limit. So our
Malice is interesting. It is a 1-tooth horizontal spinner. This is extremely rare because
that's how we take care of our most valuable asset.
Mammoth made it to work all right.
But we like it that way.
They went out in the round of 32 last year.
Are you tired of clean
They
clothes
had a
that
4-3 record from this one
What if
season.
your clothes could stay fresh for
Remember,
weeks?
had one really
Now they
stupid
can.
loss
Downy
where it fell on its
In-wash
back,
scent boosters keep your laundry
unfortunately,
smelling fresh
and they
way
couldn't
longer
not
than
rock
detergent
themselves
alone.
over with the force
Pour
of
a
the
cap
weapon.
of Downy Unstoppables into your washing
But
machine
Malice
before
definitely
each
pack a
load.
punch.
And enjoy fresher
Like I
smelling
said, I
laundry.
picked Tantrum to win based on
If you
bulk.
want laundry to smell fresh for weeks,
But
make sure you have Downy
all I
Unstoppables
got for
in-wash
now.
scent boosters. Shop online for Downy Unstoppables, including our new lighter scent.
Meet Starbucks Premium Instant Coffee. Stir up delicious with Starbucks Premium Instant Coffee.
Have you ever sat here and wondered, couldn't I do this from home? With Let's Get Checked, you can. It's virtual care with home health testing and more. All from the comfort of here. Let's Get Checked. Care can be this good.
You'll live a long and happy life. Without him. You'll be left with mortgage, final expenses, and oh.
What if we get him life insurance?
That'll take forever. Medical exams, blood tests. Anything could happen before then.
Not with Ethos.
There's no med exams or obligation to purchase. With some health questions and a fast, easy online application, you could get same-day coverage on affordable policies from top-rated carriers. 10 minutes could protect your family for as little as $10 per month. To get a quote in seconds, go to ethoslife.com.
No, that's what I would say. It's about 40 minutes to the end of
Are you ready? DIY Network is now
40 minutes to the end of the episode.
And it all
We still got
starts
2
with
fights
the
to
TV
go.
premiere of
There's
Fixer
probably going to be
Upper
a lot of
Welcome
stuff going on
Home.
in the pits.
Fixer Upper Welcome Home, Wednesdays at 9/8 Central.
You know, I can't wait for the NASCAR season to restart.
Welcome back to Las Vegas and week 2 of the Battlebots 2021
Just got to get that
season.
out there.
We've already been treated to a handful of
I'm going to do as many races as I can. Not just NASCAR, but like IndyCar and F1 as well.
We'll see Bloodsport face off with the 2020 runner-up Whiplash. In fact, here's Matt Vasquez moments ago putting the finishing touches on Whiplash. Remember, he fell just short of winning the title last year. Matt tells us he intends to finish the job this time around, and that journey begins tonight. But right now, we've got Bunny Soriol's Malice taking on a team that came out of nowhere to make a run to the semifinals just last season, Tantrum. And when you make that monumental leap, usually you don't make a lot of changes to your team, unless you're Tantrum. As we just saw, former captain Aaron Hill has a new flipper bot, Blip, and it certainly looks like the real deal. Now, he's still involved with Tantrum. The 2 bots are actually sharing a 16-person crew back in the pits. But after last season, Aaron felt like Tantrum was in such a good place, he handed the reins to new captains Ginger Schmidt and Alex Grant. They both admitted they're a little nervous to be the captain, but they feel like this is a giant nut-winning bot still.
Yeah, no question about it. They're kind of like one giant team that has 2 bots, all right? But Tantrum was just amazing last season. They feel they have a stronger bot. The ability to not die in combat is a real superpower, and that's what they're all about. They use their defense as offense. So whether they're ramming themselves into another bot or getting hit, they feel that they can destroy the other bot just by doing that. It is a true win.
And tonight they are taking on Malice, captained by Bunny Soriol, who's just bouncing around here with a ton of energy. And she said, sometimes people would rip on me on the internet for being too emotional. She said, I'm not going to change the way I am. Bunny, you do you. You be exactly who you are. Now, she looked at the matchup tonight. She said, yeah, that thing is a brick over there. This is not a good matchup, but it doesn't matter because we just want to ram them face first. We're all right with that.
Exactly. She's here to have a fun time. She wants to have great fights. She wants to hit other bots as hard as she can. And Malice has one of the biggest disc spinners in this competition, but is it big enough to take down a bot with an iron chin like Tantrum?
Let's see if she can pull that off. Baruch, take it away.
In the red square, this bot packs a punch like bottomless mimosas at brunch. It's Tantrum!
And there's the new look team, Tantrum, about to start their own chapter here at Battlebots. And boy, can that bot punch hard.
Yeah, the design of Tantrum is so unique and effective. Its weapon sits on a rail system, so when the disc is pulled back, it's protected from contact. But when the time is right, it can launch forward to punch its opponent with 18 pounds of steel, rotating at about 8,500 RPM.
In the blue square, from San Jose, California,
we're doing this.
this bunny
Quick,
ain't from Energizer, but when it's time to
Tantrum
kill you,
once more.
she keeps going and going and going. Give it up for Malice!
There's Bunny Soriol, the always excitable team captain of Malice. How's her bot looking, Kenny? That's what I want to know.
The bot looks great. One of the biggest issues issues they've addressed coming into this season is weapon reliability. Malice was consistently able to survive 3 minutes of punishment, but it was often after losing their weapon early. If they can keep that disc spinning, Malice is a very dangerous bomb.
Spinning horizontal weapon at the front of its robot, but Tantrum has strong armor, so we're hoping in the beginning of the match to get at them from an angle and absorb the energy from their disc into our strong armor and slow them down. And once their disc is slowed down, we're going to go around the sides, around the front to scoop them up and deliver a punch.
So Tantrum is a big box. Unfortunately, the only way that we can actually deal with Tantrum, hit him as hard as we can, throw him across the arena. Our new weapon is called the Rolling Blackout, and you can throw a Tantrum as much as you want, but you're not going to beat the Rolling Blackouts.
I didn't even see that thing. What is that thing? I'm not paying enough attention.
And Kenny, tell us about that little bunny tail that's now on Malice's backside.
Last year, they actually lost.
Oh yeah, the tail, so that they don't. I know, the Rolling Blackout is a smaller bar. But yeah, they've added a tip so that they don't freaking... The arms are now a self-riding mechanism. That's hilarious. The black, it's kind of a smaller, more compact blade. But yeah, I knew they were going to put something like this because I got to stretch out the episode time.
Meet Starbucks Premium Instant Coffee. Stir up delicious with Starbucks Premium Instant Coffee.
At Hampton by Hilton, contactless arrival means she can skip the front desk, go straight to her room, unlock her door, and head right to bed. Book our family of brands at Hilton.com. To new memories, Hilton.
Join Planet Fitness now for zero enrollment, $10 a month, extended to January 14th. Zero enrollment? And $10 a month.
That makes me so happy.
It's this place, I tell you.
3 man, baby.
Feel Fantacular in 2022 for zero enrollment, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Hurry, deal ends tomorrow.
It's a gas card. You can always use gas.
Always.
You have a...
Thank you.
Evolve your journey in the first ever Tucson plug-in hybrid EV.
The BK $5 Your Way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Jr. with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 Your Way meal, only at Burger King.
As a DJ, I know all about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need.
How about a throwback?
Liberty, 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 liberty. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Cranky-pated, a bad mood related to a sluggish gut. Miralax is different. It works naturally with the water in your body to unblock your gut. Free your gut and your mood will follow.
I strip on public transit.
I strip with the guys.
I strip all by myself.
Breathe Right strips open your nose for relief you can feel right away, helping you take in air more easily, day or night.
Finally, our honeymoon.
It took a while, but at least we got a great deal on our hotel with Kayak.
I was afraid we wouldn't go with our divorce and... Great divorce, guys. Yeah.
Search hundreds of travel sites at once. Kayak. Search one and done.
For the perfect massaging shampoo, we trained to hit 7 pressure points. 7 pressure points, 2 hands, 1 path to victory. Remember your training? Right here, people. Good stuff.
Sport
Hit all 7 pressure points, right?
What are my stats? Well, my investments are tracking up.
God,
my house will be paid off in 12 years.
Tomorrow's my last day
I'll
of
retire
being
at 61.
home. Then I'm going back to
Take control of your finances with Quicken. Try risk-free for 30 days.
We found a movement
Then I
because we
actually have a
believe
test
you shouldn't have to choose between a great watch and a fair price.
Wednesday,
Our watches
next
are uniquely
Wednesday,
designed
because
in-house, clean, modern watches, crafted with top-tier materials. Join the movement now at MVMT.com.
One of my finals is postponed to Wednesday. This Wednesday. So I gotta do that.
ButcherBox. We deliver high-quality meat to your door. What happens next is up to you.
Let's say you're a gold miner. But instead of finding gold on your claim, you find something else.
What the hell is this?
We know it's man-made, we just don't know by who. Would you keep digging? I know I would.
Are you ready?
DIY Network is now Magnolia Network. And it all starts with the TV premiere of Fixer Upper Welcome Home.
Yes.
Are you serious? Fixer Upper Welcome Home. Wednesdays at 9, 8 Central.
Finally, we are back.
We are back on Battlebots, and we have two teams in the box ready to rumble. It's semifinalists from last season, Tantrum, squaring off with Buddy Sorial and Malice.
The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Head-on collision with Tantrum and Malice. Malice goes flying.
That was a big hit. You can see it. Part of their strategy is certainly to box rush Malice. They don't want that weapon to get started.
I forgot what they call it. I forget what they call it. The Black Midnight. Great. Malice's weapon is dead. First collision. The punching spinner actually gets a hit in. Yeah. Yeah. When you got barely a weapon, you can go on high horsepower. I think.
David Rush, the driver of Malice, doing an excellent job of staying squared up to Tantrum ever since that weapon went down.
Yeah, Tantrum
That
is
is
on
not an easy task to maneuver,
is on
but
Malice
as
like
big as
flies on honey.
Tantrum is so compact and so
Problem was there's a whole lot of nothing really in it. Right now it's just pushing, so it's hard to really say what's going on.
It's like a jet engine, Kenny. Kind of reminds me of Minotaur.
Yeah.
And you see Tantrum
Like admittedly, I can hear that spinner.
Malice repeatedly.
There's just no, I can't. There's just no hits.
Tantrum to the underbelly of Malice. Under 2 minutes to go in this
Punch
match
it.
now.
Get a hit.
Malice gritting its teeth to stay in this fight.
Ooh, a big hit. And Malice goes flying upward.
Tantrum underneath Malice again here and driving it into the rails, landing a couple of shots, and now pinning it into the corner.
Oh, Mammoth. Mammoth. Malice is stuck. Its wheels are not moving.
Can it move at all?
Tantrum raising its arms in victory. Tantrum sets it free.
Going, Chris, dislodging Malice there, and we are back in business.
But Tantrum going right back after Malice and just eluded
Punch it. Is the spinning mechanism? No, the spinner. It's not that it's broken. The weapon just doesn't reach for it. Oh, a good hit. Oh.
Tantrum scoring major points on the judges' scorecard.
I think they took some pieces off of Malice with those hits, too.
And don't look now, but for at least the moment, Tantrum's weapon appears to be no longer working. Malice, of course, has been dormant since the very first seconds of this fight.
Spinners, buzzsaws are up. 1 minute to go.
Out there, but I'm impressed with its durability. The team has got to figure out these weapon issues, though. Hard to win if you can't do damage.
40 seconds left
Tell
to
that to
go.
Beta and Hydra
With
with the shield and the bike rack respectively.
They still have a ton of ground to make up on the scorecards as Tantrum has been in total control. Tantrum driving Malice backwards and
Ooh, a good hit into the edge of the arena by Tantrum with Malice.
Tantrum has been lower, they've been faster, they've been better, Chris.
10 seconds to go. The robots separate. We're just going to go to the judges, and I think we know who's going to win this one. I say Tantrum's going to win by judges' decision.
did something to Rolling Blackout, the weapon of Malice.
Rolling
Melissa
Blackout,
Tantrum did
not Black
want
Midnight.
that devastating weapon of Malice to get fired up, so they went right at him. Did a great job of attacking and staying aggressive. And for me, I think the story really was the ground game. What a hit right there from Tantrum, but they got underneath Malice repeatedly, so they were not taking any force out there. They were able to get underneath and do the hitting the whole fight.
And Malice did get pinned in the corner momentarily, but Tantrum with some solid sportsmanship after flipping it, which wasn't exactly the nice part. But Tantrum did do a nice job of allowing Malice to get back in this fight, but Malice just didn't have much.
No, they didn't. And of course, we have to highlight the driving of Team Tantrum as well. They were just all over him, so aggressive and so well built. Look at that thing.
The results from the judges are in. And the winner by unanimous decision is Tantrum!
Tantrum wins by judge's decision.
Ginger and Alex, congratulations on your first win as co-captains. Ginger, was it really that first shot that kind of set the tone of this fight?
Yes, coming after last season where we made it all the way to the semifinals, lost to Endgame, the champions, there was a lot of pressure riding on this fight. Our first fight, there are high expectations. We wanted to come out and have a really strong match to prove that last year was not a fluke. Tantrum is strong, and we're ready to take it all the way again this year.
All that dude in the audience was metal
What did you
fist.
see from that first shot that you gave Malice, Alex?
We saw a huge hit, and then their weapon stopped moving. That was awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. But we didn't skunk the match, right? Like, that was the big thing. We got our first win. It's huge.
What do you think Aaron's going to tell you back in the pits?
He's gonna give me a stolen pat on the back and, you know, say good job. You know, make it to the top 4 and then talk to me.
Nice. Hey, congratulations, Team Tantrum. You are 1-0.
Thank you.
Kenny, Tantrum ain't joking around. That thing is a solid brick.
Listen, that's why they were a Final Four last season. They're even better this season. I just love the way that thing is moving, driving. They're on point.
All right, coming up, it's the moment we've all been waiting
Bloodsport
for.
versus
Tonight's main
Whiplash.
event. Back from a runner-up finish last year, will Whiplash begin another march to the final? Or will Bloodsport and its punishing spins
What the heck am
handle
I
a
doing?
second devastating
Blip.
loss in a row? Let's take a closer look at this matchup. Oh! Whiplash right on the attack!
Main event.
Here comes Whiplash again! Whiplash says, is that all you got?
Last season, we got closer than we have ever gotten to winning the Giant Nut.
It is championship time.
And it got ooted.
In that final match, it was just so close yet so far.
Oh! Can Whiplash recover?
Just couldn't pull it out.
Oh my gosh! That is it! That is it!
I have never actually said that this will be our year to win the nut. It is our year to win the nut. But I need to test the robot as hard as I can for the tournament. And I think a Bloodsport is a great opponent to do that with.
It's Bloodsport!
Last season we had one of the hardest hitting weapons.
Bloodsport. I love that thing.
And this year I think we really have the chance to go all the way. We got 2 new weapon blades, which are brand new AR-500 blades, different material, much stronger.
Oh, I forgot about the Keyblade.
Big time energy release on that.
Bloodsport is definitely one of the most deadly horizontal spinners here.
Probably
But to beat us, they need to stay away from me. They need to get spun up.
You can really hear that thing humming.
And I don't think I'm gonna let them do that.
Whiplash with a huge box rush.
I don't think I've ever let anyone do that. Whiplash is a very, very good control bot, but can they take our hits? No way. Oh! Having the upper deck in the arena really gives us that extra edge. We will get them on top of that. To the judges, that'll be huge.
Yeah, they'll also give them time to spin up.
Bloodsport can deliver so much damage. Oh, huge impact! We really need to aim for those wheels, aim for the edges. If we just hit one thing in their bot that's critical, then Whiplash will get destroyed. Look at this! May the better robot win.
It's gonna be a good main event. Hopefully better than last time. Anyway, time to go over the principles for this fight. By the principles, I mean the robot. Starting off, we have Bloodsport. Bloodsport is in its 3rd season and currently has a 9-3 record. Its best finish was last year in the top 16. One of its wins last year was against Endgame, the eventual winner, which they won by KO. It would a minute and 10 seconds. The thing went fast. And it lost to Tantrum. Fun fact. Bloodsport is a horizontal spinner, and they've got all sorts of crazy blades. They've got a wheel. They've got the trisecting helicopter blade. Like that. They've got one that looks like a key. It's extremely deadly. They can self-ride easily. Remember, it used to be a circle, and now it's a square with the 4 front wedgelets. This thing is super deadly, and I'm a big fan of the robot. On the opposite side, we have Whiplash, a perennial favorite in the newer eras. This is Whiplash's 4th season in the sport.
And again. Bank of America's digital tools are so impressive.
It is a spinner on a lifter, so acting as both a vertical spinner and a attacker and a control bot. Complemented by Maddie Vasquez's excellent driving. This thing is a beast. It has a 15-6 record, and its best finish was last year when it finished runner-up.
5G network. Plus, we give you $200 in Facebook ads.
This thing destroyed the competition in its rookie year at Robo Games 2017, I think it was, beating every robot it fought except Original Sin. Or finishing runner-up to Original Sin. But anyway, Maddie Vasquez, he'll drive circles around you. He'll slam into you with that vertical lift. He'll flip you over with his lifter. He can do pretty much anything, and frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if he did win the tournament. If I had to pick a winner for this fight, it would probably be Whiplash, even though I like Bloodsport more.
He gets touchy when you talk about his lack of friends.
Can you help me out here?
No matter why you ride, Progressive has you covered with protection starting at $79 a year.
Well, we're little friends, to be fair. And still.
Hi, I'm Rania. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken tortilla soup is when I take a bite, I just taste flavor. The veggies and beans and tortilla strips, they're combined to perfection.
You asleep? Do we have enough life insurance? How would just one of us afford the house, car, Jason's college?
Ethos Life.
Ethos Life?
Go to ethoslife.com and get your personalized quote in seconds and apply online in minutes, often without a medical exam. And Ethos is very affordable.
Hey, I just got my free quote with Ethos.
That's great, sweetie. Get a free personalized quote at ethoslife.com.
Do you think we should call an electrician? It's not that bad. We can probably figure it out ourselves. I don't know. It's getting really bad. Does it really bother you that much?
I'm sure it's just a phase. We can think about it some more. Sometimes you just need some help. So if you need therapy, find a licensed therapist at BetterHelp.com.
Are you ready?
DIY Network is now Magnolia Network. And it all starts with the TV premiere of Fixer Upper Welcome Home.
Yes. Are you serious?
Fixer Upper Welcome Home. Wednesdays at 9/8 Central.
I'm Peter Abrahamson, and I am the Bot Whisperer. Combat robotics has been around for a long time, and so have I. I've been in it since 1994. My robot Ronin from way back when was a heavyweight with treads that I machined myself all the way around the robot. I actually started in special effects for film, television, making creatures, monsters, robots for movies and TV. As the Bot Whisperer, one of my biggest jobs is coming around in the pits, being with the builders, looking at the changes and the adaptations they're making for each fight. I nerd out when I see certain things.
That's right,
I'm very excited by these
Maxim.
robots. Check this out. This is one of the discs from Switchback. The ability to sort of translate the technical into what goes on in that arena is so enjoyable and fun for me. This is pretty damn close to a dream job. I mean, it's pretty hard to beat.
I'm on the hunt for an uber-talented entrepreneur to run my next Chicken Guy franchise.
How hungry are you to win this?
This is the biggest, baddest, most challenging job interview you've ever had.
All new. Guy's Chance of a Lifetime. Sunday night at 9 on Food Network.
This is your Wendy's wake-up call. Start your morning with a better breakfast and get a free drink with any breakfast sandwich. Whatever your favorite drink is, if it comes in a Wendy's cup, it's free. Hot coffee? Free. Diet Coke? Free. Vanilla Frosty-Chino, you have no excuse not to try since it's free. Free. Whatever you do, don't sleep on this deal. Wake up with Wendy's and get any drink in a Wendy's cup free when you buy any breakfast sandwich. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
In here, it's savings on a wide range of top-rated kitchen appliances. Out there, it's fresh towels and fresher flavors. Shop in-store or online to get free delivery so the savings come to you. Save big on this LG Kitchen Suite with air fry at the Home Depot.
You think she's still awake?
Don't worry. The Lexus RX, built for modern families.
Get $1,500 lease cash toward a 2022 RX 350.
I don't need to remind you how important this operation is.
No, you're not taking that in there.
So not fair.
It's like a real team out there. That's an exceedingly optimistic interpretation.
What's my safe flight story? My car is more than four
Alright,
wheels.
so I'm just
It's my
gonna wait and
after-work
wait for the main
decompression
event to
zone.
start.
So when my windshield broke, I searched for someone who really knew my car. I found the experts at Safelite Auto Glass. With their exclusive technology, they fixed my windshield, then recalibrated the camera attached to my glass, so my safety systems still work. Who knew that was a thing? Safelite has service I can trust.
Safelite repair, Safelite replace.
We are back on Battlebots. You ready for our main event of the evening? Kenny, when we talk to these teams before the season starts, a lot of them say, hey, I'd be happy to make it into the round of 16 or the quarterfinals. When we talk with Matty Vasquez, the captain of Whiplash, he said, Chris and Kenny, there's one place for me to go. That is back to the championship, but this time I need to hoist the giant nut. It's pretty simple for him.
That's right. And listen, they're always looking to try to progress and do better each time out. But Matt Vasquez told us the geometry changes inside the battle box could be exactly what he needs to give him the edge this season. With his driving skills, he is more than capable of trapping opponents in the short corner or throwing them on top of the upper deck. Will he be able to do that tonight?
And now they're taking on a team that was really a surprise in 2020. Bloodsport,
Really?
led
I
by
wasn't
Justin
surprised.
Marple. A season ago, a perfect regular season, a number 2 overall seed heading into the playoffs. They made it to the round of 16. A couple of tightening of the screws and bolts and all sorts of stuff. That's technical jargon for you people at home. They might advance all the way. Who knows?
Yeah, listen, I think they have a devastating weapon, but we saw it snap in half last year, most notably in the tournament against Gruff.
They won.
Justin said they switched from S7 tool steel to AR500, a much more durable metal. Does that make them an even bigger knockout threat? Let's see what they got.
Should be a good one. Farouk, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's time for the main event. In the red square, this plasma donation program is legally binding, and you'll be spilling blood like that elevator scene in The Shining. So sit back, relax, and prepare for the pain as he uses that giant bar to try and find a vein. It's Bloodsport!
good word, Chris. They're using their new 75-pound tri-bar tonight at top speed. A collision with that thing is equivalent to getting hit by a 12-pound bowling ball moving at about 300 miles per hour.
Justin Marple going for the 7-10 split tonight, Kenny?
I think he's looking for a strike, Chris.
In the blue square, like a young Michael Jackson. Our next spot is a thriller. This thing is bad, and last season it won the silver. You want to beat it? I don't know how to say this any clearer, but if you want to see its next victim, better look at the bot in the mirror.
Was that a Michael Jackson reference? Oh, so frick, I didn't show the robots again.
Way to bring it. Of course, he just pulled a hammy, and he's going to end up on the injured list for the next 10 days, so that's fine.
Whiplash.
Well, we've already seen the Vasquez clan once tonight, but now it's Big Brother's turn. 22-year-old Captain Matty Vasquez on the right there. He is, of course, widely regarded as one of the best drivers in the entire
Bloodsport.
He is surgical, Chris, but take a look at those new piano key wedgelets. Those are designed to get under Bloodsport, which should make his lifter even more effective. To win this, Matt needs to sweep the control category, and he's hoping those wedgelets help him do that.
Kenny, you talked about the nastiness of Bloodsport's weapon. The key, Justin Marple said, it's got to work a full 3 minutes.
Exactly, and to do that, they're not going to be constantly spinning their tri-bar. They're going to pick and choose their spots to spin up. So if it's not spinning, that doesn't mean it's not working.
And one thing to keep in mind with Whiplash, they had 6 wins last season. All 6 were judges' decisions. This bot is tough to knock out.
I didn't even realize, yeah. They also, with Whiplash, they also have an extended wedge with like 6 small wedgelets extending from the, probably because of the horizontal spinner, try to catch it on the lip. If that makes sense. Bloodsport has their 3-blade spinner, their tri-tip. Wow. Also, they love their controllers. They look like Game & Watch. All right, the main event about to start. Hold on to your grandmas. Here we go, Whiplash and Bloodsport going right at it. Ooh. Whiplash already bouncing Bloodsport around, trying to run it from getting up to full speed. But Bloodsport has maintained its top speed. A good hit off of the lip of Whiplash, the sides. Good hit. Bloodsport trying to spin up. Whiplash staying constantly on the offensive. Gonna be head-on collision, almost. Here comes Whiplash trying to get a flip on Bloodsport. Not able to get it done. A good solid lift though. That armor on the front of Whiplash, super tough. That's all you need with a driver like Matty Vasquez, because he won't let anyone get to the sides or the back. Yeah, Whiplash just pushing this around, trying to get into the screws. They don't do anything. Oh, another unsuccessful lift. But now Whiplash has Bloodsport trapped in between it. Bloodsport is run into the screws by the upper deck, but Bloodsport gets free. Spinning up that weapon once more. Oh, Whiplash, bad spit. Oh, a good hit to the lifter part. A second good shot to Whiplash's lift or Whiplash. Actually, I just realized Whiplash doesn't have a spinner for this fight. Probably just to have the extra damage in the front.
Closing in on a minute to go. Can Matt Vasquez find a way to even the scorecard here down the stretch?
I'd say he's winning by a control and aggression. Oh, Whiplash flips over Bloodsport. Do they have the torque to flip themselves back over? Oh, here we go. The screws get moving and they push over Bloodsport. Whiplash trying to get Bloodsport on the upper deck. Bloodsport is flipped over. The self-rider is stuck.
Trying to get him on top of the upper deck, Chris. Can he do it?
He gets him on top of the upper deck. Bloodsport flailing around, trying to get themselves flipped back over, but they're stuck in place. That spinner not generating enough torque to get themselves back over using their pole.
I don't think they're going to be able to, Chris. This is just Matt Vasquez at a different level right now.
So they're going to avoid the count. They are not.
Nope.
Vasquez and Whiplash.
With 2 seconds to spare, Whiplash will end this round with the victory, going 1-0. Bloodsport to 0-1. That does it for tonight's coverage of episode 2 of season 6 of the modern era of Battlebots. I am Bowser Jr. XD, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm not sticking around for the championship interview because I actually have stuff to do the rest of tonight. A masterclass of control showed by Matty Vasquez and Whiplash.
However, we are not accustomed to seeing one of his opponents go toe-to-toe with him in that department.
No way. Justin Marple was in the zone tonight. He found the space Bloodsport needed to spin up and land a bunch of clean shots.
Did Whiplash actually need this knockout?
Listen, I thought Bloodsport was ahead on damage near the end of the fight.
Right.
This could have been dicey for Whiplash if it had
Said,
gone to
that's
the
where this is
judges.
going to end.
But the
Because
bottom
Bowser
line
Jr.
is,
XD signing
Matt
off.
made sure
Hopefully you
that
enjoyed
didn't
the
happen.
stream.